Hello everybody, what's going on? Welcome back to my Diddy Returns playthrough for the Nintendo Wii. So today we're gonna be finishing the factory world for sure. It's gonna be probably a little bit of a longer video than average, because I still have to go through 2 full stages plus the boss battle, and this boss battle is probably the most annoying, together with the final boss from the entire game. So yeah, Switcheroo is the level's name. It's about switching in between colors, of course, making certain platforms appear and some others disappear, depending on the color, of course, of the switch that you are activating. I could have rolled into the enemies from the beginning, and all of this is just for a bonus game. And of course it's my least favorite. I'm pretty sure everyone's least favorite bonus game by now. Just need to get a coin. Yeah, fuck waiting for the platform and just jump into both the coin, the last coin I had to grab, and the puzzle piece itself. Yeah, I learned a lesson. Fuck depending so much on that stupid platform. So yeah, as you can see, by touching the blue switches, or the blue button, you make the blue switches appear, the blue platforms appear, and the red ones will disappear, and vice versa. Just checking out if you could actually go through the platforms. Apparently you cannot. Okay, this part is tough, because you have to deal with vines. I didn't mean to do that clearly. I mean, to push the button once, but not a second time. So here we go, once again, on this part. So basically, yeah, I prefer to press the button first, get to the vine, and press it again while swinging. Something similar to what I just did. Okay, in this level you also need to press this special big red button, which is around here. To deactivate the red platform, you ground pound on that structure and get to the barrel. Remember, there are 3 big switches for the last 3 levels of the factory world. So this is the second one. So I'm done with that task. I know there is a puzzle piece at the very top of this area, but I'm not gonna bother. Besides, we have checkmark right here. This area is also a pain in the ass, especially if you don't have the jet ability. I missed the barrel up there. Alright, this one's tough. It's like you need to press 2 switches before getting the letter. Okay, I actually attempted to get letter N before pressing any specific switch, which is actually possible to do. Well, that death was just stupid. Actually, it is harder now that you don't have the partner. Okay, let's see if I can reach the barrel now. Yeah, okay. I thought I was going to make it. It's certainly possible by roll jumping though. Okay, let's try to do this again. You know, it's not really a good idea to press a button there. Try to make this bounce with the tire and grab the letter, and you know, by trying not to touch any button. Okay, this time I will be making it to the barrel. It is enough by just roll jumping, as I mentioned before. Okay, it's one of the good ones. One of the, I'm not gonna say easy. That's a banned word. I have said this many times already. And this is precisely the reason why I don't call it easy anymore. At least it's more fun than the one with the big platforms that you can't go through. Okay, let's try to do this again. I mean, if I happen to press a button by accident like it just happened, of course I have to make sure to press it twice. Okay, this time you cannot press any, otherwise you are fucked. But again, if you accidentally press one, of course you have to do what you can to press the other one. And you can also kill enemies by squishing them, so to speak. No. I shouldn't have pressed the previous button, apparently. Okay, now I can, so it will be safe to land. These are the green chains. I don't know, man. It looks like fucking grass, but it doesn't. Yeah, they had to make them look like grass, but these are actually chains. That's so fucked up. Okay, this is easy enough. You can follow the bananas as some sort of pattern or order in which you have to go. That's a nice idea. Okay, this is one is gonna be tough, especially if I don't have my partner, because you have to deal with this electricity thing. Whatever. I would rather take a hit rather than dying. Okay, I know what to do here. Press the button, make a save to the platform, and then duck. And this is pretty much the end of the level, so it's gonna be simple. Oh, I'm not sure if I got all the letters. That I didn't notice, to be honest. Let's find out right away. Yeah, I got them all. Okay, I didn't even pay attention. Well, that means that all the letters were on plain sight and they were relatively easy to get, so it wasn't even the problem here. Okay, one more level to go before fighting the boss. Actually, there is another level in between, but that's shorter. You will see. No spoilers for the ones who haven't seen the game yet, or don't know much about the game, because it's impossible to assume everybody have either played or even seen this game entirely. This is certainly for a puzzle piece. Yep, there you go. There you go. Have to find the big button again. Okay, this is the factory based on music theme. It's kind of cool because you can see the instruments that go with the music. The beats goes with the music, rhythm, etc. Everything music related. Oh, I thought it was going to be a bonus game, but nope. It's for you to reach the letter up there, which makes sense. Yeah, you have to time it, obviously. You can actually tell when these things are going to squish you, and many of these enemies, or actually stationary traps, the hazards, are going to be attacking you. Basically, they go along with the music. Again, it's part of the rhythm and all that, the beats. You can calculate all of those things. Even the movement of the platforms. Boom. 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 Pretty much, that's the way of pretty much calculating things. Doom. 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 Seriously, that's a little exercise you can do while playing this. And it definitely works. It allows you to calculate when the platforms are going to be moving. Nice, another checkpoint already. A lot of these hammers. But you can work it out the same way. Dun, 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 dun. These are alternating, yeah. It's a pretty interesting mechanic. Fortunately, they use the only ones in the game. Okay, now they add steam and fire. Pretty much they work the same thing. Dun, 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 something like that. The thing is, when the steam things are working, the fire ones don't work, and vice versa. Okay, that was about jump. Not afraid of admitting it. So yeah, you can basically calculate when to keep going. Letter G already. Yep, that's for the last button. Yep. That's the only one I got the very first time I played this game, and then I realized that I forgot to press the other two buttons in the previous two areas. Basically because this skull barrel was on plain sight, that was very easy to find out. Well, the first one was based on an arrow made out of bananas, and the second one was a switch that you needed to press and then backtrack a little bit. Okay, this is the last part. I used to die a lot in this section, but it's so easy, to be honest. You can jump over the hammer even, or just roll below it, like I did. But jumping over is actually kind of safer. Seriously, I used to die a lot in that one part. 12 lives, huh? Not bad. I usually don't get many lives in the final part of the level. Usually get many bunches of bananas or many coins as the most valuable thing, but not many lives. Much less 12, which is pretty good. And I unlocked the hidden area. Remember, there were two letters from two different areas and two different worlds also, that in which I didn't get all of the letters. Well, I already caught up with one of them. I still have to go to another level. I think it's in the forest, in which I have to get one of the remaining letters to unlock pretty much all of the hidden levels, but there's only one left. Well, plus the one from the next world, the last one of the game. Spoilers! Okay, yeah, this is a mini level. I told you there was going to be a level in between. Basically, between the forest, the factory as such, and the boss battle, which is a rocket, and as you can see, I am definitely not following the path with the bananas. I'm like doing so good at avoiding the bananas. Yeah, I did so good at avoiding the bananas and not avoiding the enemy, which was the most important thing. Go me. Professional banana dodger, but I can't avoid enemies, apparently. Now I'm trying to follow the bananas a bit more, to follow a quote-unquote safe path. Actually, that part with those flying ships, I think it was, well, whatever they were, that was pretty much the last part. As I mentioned before, this is a mini level. Besides, there is no letters to collect. You realize that since I already unlocked the hidden area. So please, let's not fuck up. Yeah, these are like huge balloons, not really ships. Yeah, all of those bananas were tempting, but that was pretty much the end of the level, so... Okay, So let's go fight the boss. I mentioned this, I find them extremely annoying. The most annoying, probably. Even more annoying than the final boss, I would say. Boss of the entire game. Of course, I'm gonna see the intro and all that. So this is pretty much where all of the stolen bananas go to. And that's like the objective, the final objective of stealing all of those bananas. To create enemies, or to give them life. To these tikis. And apparently this guy is in charge of mashing all the bananas to create these new enemies. Probably the most annoying part about this enemy is the fact it's not the pattern itself, because you end up memorizing it. You will see. Basically, the most annoying part is that you have to wait for the enemy to go to one side, then the other side, and then he will expose the weak point for you to attack it. But yeah, I mean, when you die, when you lose lives, you have to wait for so long to do the entire process again and then attack him. It's tedious as fuck. That was actually a pretty horrible mistake on my part. It took me a while actually to find out how to fight this guy properly. Yeah, I'm probably gonna die on this one. It's better to commit suicide. You definitely need the 2 monkeys and the 4 hearts entirely. Obviously, this time we're gonna skip the intro. So see, we have to deal with the entire walking part to one side and to the other side, then I think there is a third walking sequence. And just then he's gonna try to squish you, sometimes revealing the weak point, sometimes not doing it. I think it didn't happen in the previous attempt. So there are 2 squishing patterns. And in the second one, as you could see, basically, before he squishes you, you have to duck. And then you can jump to these green chains, I think they were. And, you know, move your Wiimotes to hit him several times. You do it again. I think you have to do it up to 3 times before the second phase of the battle. But again, you have to deal with this pattern again, walking slowly to one side, then to the other side, maybe a third time even. So yeah, it requires patience. That's my point. I wasn't expecting that fast walking all of a sudden. There it is. So now the second phase is relatively easier. It's gonna be dropping eggs, releasing the babies, and then this big bird is gonna try to squish you, as you saw, or attack you, and then you have to stomp him 3 times. So 1 more hit to go. Yeah, whatever, I got hit, but that was totally worth it. That ends him. Yeah, this motherfucker deserves the 20-something hits more than anybody else. Apparently 22 hits is the maximum you can get. I'm not sure. So yeah, I got to the volcano, the very last world of the game. Thank you for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next episode.